Your mother, usually calm and collected, looks anxious, her brow furrowed. Kaler, dear, it's a massive responsibility. We don't know what kind of power we're talking about, or what kind of danger. Your father, Favor, clears his throat, weighing his words carefully. But son, you've always had a strong sense of justice. And if this old man speaks the truth, it might be a chance to secure our place among the other clans, to prove ourselves as more than just wild horsemen. He places a hand on your shoulder, squeezing gently. Ultimately, it's your decision. But remember, we'll stand behind you, whatever you choose. Gedrer watches the exchange, his expression hopeful, yet cautious. He seems to be holding his breath, awaiting your verdict. I finally turn to Gedrer, then let out a nervous chuckle. I accept, Gedrer. I accept 1,000 times over. You'd have to be completely mad to refuse such an honor, such an opportunity. I was worried about the consequences of trusting you. And truth be told, I still am. If things go wrong, I may never find the tomb, or find nothing within it. But if fate favors me, I might uncover it, and the power the legend speaks of. So, I thank you for this honor. I'll do my best to live up to it. I swear I'll search for Valamir's tomb and follow every clue I find along his path. But you must promise me something in return. Gedrer's face splits into a relieved grin, his wrinkles deepening. He seizes your hand, shaking it vigorously, his grip surprisingly strong. Ah, Kaler, you've made an old man's heart lighter. I knew you'd understand. You're a true descendant of the North, through and through. He releases your hand, nodding eagerly. I'll promise you anything. What is it? What would you have me swear? His eyes shine bright, reflecting the firelight. And for a moment, you think you see a glimmer of something else, something proud, something grateful. Tell me, and I'll swear it upon my ancestors' graves. I smile slightly. I have a rather confused feeling toward him, a mixture of admiration for his lineage and his heritage, but also pity. Being his last hope, it makes me a little uncomfortable because many things could cause this quest to fail. Whether I succeed or fail, promise me you'll live long enough to see the outcome of this quest. Because if I fail, I hope you're still here to apologize. If I succeed, I want you to have the pleasure of discovering the truth about your ancestor Valamir's legacy. Gedrer's grip on his staff tightens, his Adam's apple bobbing. He swallows hard, fighting back tears. Ah, Kala, you're too kind, too understanding. I promise. I'll live to see this through, one way or another. Even if it means clinging to life by a thread. He laughs, a dry, wheezing sound, shaking his head. Apologize, you say? Huh. I'll be the one needing forgiveness, perhaps for dragging you into this madness. But you're right. I must see this end. For myself, for Valamir. For you, Kaler. He pats your hand awkwardly, his fingers lingering. You're a good lad. A good soul. Don't forget that. Your parents smile warmly, clearly touched by the scene unfolding before them. The atmosphere in the room shifts, heavy with anticipation, hope, and uncertainty. Gedrer's words hang in the air, a promise, a plea, and a challenge. Inspired, I let the words follow my thoughts. This quest that you have offered me gives much more meaning to the scouting mission that the king has entrusted to our northern villages. It is transcendent, precious, almost sacred. I already have the impression of preparing a sort of pilgrimage in the footsteps of your ancestor Valamir, seeking to rehabilitate his trade route that crosses our steppes to the mountains of the east, the great devourers, the one that protected our people in the past against the Zarek raids. And of course, to discover what he hid from the eyes of the world in his tomb. For 2 centuries, of course, the adventure will be very difficult and perilous. The Zareks on one side, the appetites of the others. I cannot promise you success, Gedrer. That would be presumptuous, but I promise you to do everything possible to succeed. On my honor. Gedrer nods, his eyes welling up again. This time, he doesn't hold back, letting a single tear roll down his weathered cheek. Kaler, son of Favor, you've given an old man peace. Your words, They're a balm to my heart. He takes a deep breath, composing himself. I understand the risks. You're not foolish enough to promise what can't be guaranteed. But your dedication, your passion, it's contagious. You'll go far, Kaler. Farther than you think. He leans forward, his voice barely above a whisper. Remember, the path of Alamir is more than stone and dust. It's the dreams of our people, the courage of those who came before us. Keep that in mind, and you'll find strength in the most desperate moments. Your parents exchange another glance, clearly moved by the connection forming between you and Gedrer. The old man's shoulders slump slightly, exhaustion creeping into his posture. I myself am touched by his emotion, and I gently stroke his arm as a sign of friendship. I truly realize how much this means to him. And he's right, it's not just the search for an ancient mythical heritage that's at stake, but also part of the destiny of our Buldum people in the face of our Xeric enemies, as well as the unity of our Buldum kingdom. I'm aware of that. Gedrer, I'm aware of that. I say reassuringly. Gedrer's face lights up, a soft smile spreading across his face. He places his hand over yours, squeezing it gently. Thank you, Kaler. Just thank you. He straightens, his eyes sparkling. Now listen closely. Tomorrow, at dawn we leave. You'll come with me to my village. It's north of Dagwar, not far. I have something, an heirloom, passed down through generations. It'll help you identify those tablets, those pieces of the puzzle. You'll need it. He leans back, his face serious. You must understand, Kaler, this object is delicate, and it's not safe here. We'll discuss everything further once we're in my village. Are you ready to travel with me? I roll my eyes, surprised to have to come all the way to his village to get his precious item, but I'm once again honored by his trust. Oh, very well, Gedrer. I understand that you couldn't bring this unique item all the way here. It's too risky. I'll tell my friends to come with us to your village. You can never be too careful. He chuckles, shaking his head. Wise decision. Your friends will provide a strong escort. Although, I wouldn't expect trouble, not immediately. Still, better safe than sorry. Gedrer stands, using his staff to steady himself. You should prepare, Kaler. Pack lightly. We'll ride hard, and my village isn't exactly well-traveled. He pauses, his expression thoughtful. Be sure to bring warm clothing. The north can be unforgiving, even in spring. Your parents rise, too, offering to help prepare for the journey. Gedrer smiles, clearly grateful. It's settled, then. We'll meet outside at dawn. Don't be late, Kaler. There's much to do and little time to waste. With that, he nods, his shoulders squaring, and exits the room, leaving you to ponder the weight of his words. I get up from my chair too. Gedrer, let me walk you to the inn. I'll pay for your room. Let's go. I turn to my parents. Father, mother, thank you for your support. Good night. See you at dawn before I leave. Your parents nod, smiling warmly. Your mother hugs you tightly, whispering, be careful, dear. Favor claps you on the back. We'll make sure everything's ready by dawn. Take care, son. Gedrer nods gratefully, following you out of the house. The night air is crisp, carrying the scent of blooming flowers. The stars twinkle above, casting a peaceful silence over the village. Thank you, Kaler. You're too kind, Gedrer murmurs, his footsteps slow and deliberate. I'll be fine, truly. Just thinking about everything. He seems lost in thought, his usual energy drained. You wonder if he's thinking about the burden he's placed on you, or the uncertainty of what's to come.